Hey everyone! We're Group 5 and in this video we're going to show you how to add and modify records in a database management system. Hopefully after you watch this video, you'd find adding and modifying records an easy task. First up is the insert statement, or more specifically, the insert into statement. This allows us to add new records to the database and can be executed in two ways. First is with the values clause, wherein we provide the values for a given row in the statement. This can be done in two ways. One is to simply input the column names and the respective values to be inserted in a whole row. In our example, we insert a whole new row of data into the table named Customer, and this is followed by the values clause, which contains the data to be inserted in the same order. Column specification is not really necessary, and you can use this code as long as you input the same number of values as there are columns, and in the same order, of course. Okay, time for a trivia. Did you know that auto-increment fields are used for automatically generating a unique number each time a new row of record is inserted? This field is actually the frequent primary key field that we would want to create automatically. Another way to use the values clause is to insert data into one or more specified columns. Using the same database example, the columns we input are only a select few, which is also reflected in the values we input. And of course, the same rule applies with the order you input them. Another trivia for you guys. Did you know that in a table where the field is optional, you can insert new records or update already existing ones without adding values to that certain field? This is what fields containing null values are. They are simply empty fields that have been left blank during record creation, although they are not to be mistaken with a zero value or a field with spaces. A second way to execute the insert into statement is through the use of a subquery. Now, a subquery is a query that lies within the query. Okay, simply put, a subquery is used to extract the values to be inserted from an already existing table. This line of code is usually added to the where clause of a statement and is used when searching for a value in the database using the select statement. So, if we wanted to insert pre-existing data found in a sample table labeled customer input, for example, to our customer table, the statement would look something like this. Okay, a quick summary before we move on. We learned that we can insert new data with a values clause into a whole row or just into specific columns. Data can also be extracted from an existing table and inserted into another table using a subquery. Next up, the update statement. Together with the set and where clauses, the update statement is used to modify existing tables. The records that will be updated is determined by the where clause. You can update a single record in a table by determining the name of the column as well as the new data, and then providing the specific location of the record you want to update. As you can see, only under the column's contact name and city were updated in the record of customer ID 1. We can also update multiple records by using the same code, but being a little bit more specific with the where clause. In this example, all the records that contain Mexico as their country had their contact names updated. Be careful though, because the where clause is very important. Without it, the whole field will be updated, unless that's what you really intended. So in this part of the video, we all learned that using the set and where clause, we can update a single record as well as multiple records. And without the where clause, we can update a whole field in one go. That's all from us in Group 5, and if you want to try out the things you learned today, you can head to this link below. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and we hope you liked it.